Namaste. Welcome everyone. So today is a very exciting day. You know, the NASA astronauts have landed safely. SpaceX, after staying in the orbit for about 2 months. So that is good news. Very good. So congratulations to all of us. Okay. I keep up with the NASA stuff. My husband works for NASA. So that is one reason. All right, everyone. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember the 3 rules. Number 1, do not take any pain medication before doing yoga, because then you will not know your threshold and you might go beyond your comfort level. So, and number 2 is that stay in your comfort level, which means that it should be at ease. So whatever you do should be at your level of ease. There should be no pain, and that's number 3, that you should have no pain, and you should also be breathing effortlessly. So effortless breathing. So with that in mind, effortless breathing, no pain, and at your comfort level. Start where you are. Okay? All right. So with that, we will begin. So today we're going to do a little warm up. So for that, we'll all have to stand up. So go ahead and stand up. We will do our yogic jogging that consists of 12 steps. So stand up and let's begin. This is our warm up. Normally we do the light exercises with the joints. Today we are doing the slight variation. So let's go ahead. Step 1 is spot walking. So wherever you are, begin your spot walking. And this is to relax your joints, all your muscles in the body. So if there is any tightness in the body, it will slowly melt away. So this is step 1. It's like you're marching, spot walking. Step 2 is allow your arms to swing a little further. So you can see that. And then allow your heels to touch your hips. You don't need to kick yourself hard on the back. Just do it gently. And you'll feel the relaxation of your joints, your shoulder joint, your pelvic joint, your knee joint, your ankle joint, and relax. Shake it off. And now we'll do a standing squat. So in your own positions where you're standing, let there be shoulder width distance between both your feet. Hands at the waist with your fingers behind, thumbs pointing forward. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your knees. Now notice your feet are slightly at an angle. They are not straight. They are like at 45 degrees angle. Your knee is parallel to your foot. So parallel to your toes. And you stay there. Listen to your comfort level. You will feel pressure in your thighs, in your quads, your hamstring. You'll feel a little bit on your knee joint. You will also feel it on your ankle joint. Come back up. Standing squat. That was standing squat. Next, we will do a leg lift. So the way you do that again is you can bring your hands at the waist level and slowly move your legs. Then bring your hands at this waist level. Open your hands, palms facing down, and allow your thighs to touch your hand. You can start low. Then you can raise the bar. You can go up. So whatever is comfortable to you. Right? You're not moving your hands. Keep your hands still. Yes, very good. Now I see that. You got it. Very good. And relax. Shake it off. Now We will do the spreading of our legs a little further apart and bring both your hands to the front and we will do side bend. So turn to the right side. Your right foot is pointing to the right side and your gaze is parallel to your hands. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your right knee. And your left leg is stretched straight. Stay there, stabilize the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your hands to the center, drop them down, shake it off, catch your breath. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side, arms in the front, palms facing down. Turn to the left side. So now you are looking on the left side. Your right foot is also pointing towards the left. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bend your left knee. So your hands are parallel to your left thigh. Your gaze is parallel to your hands. Stay there. Feel the stretch. You'll feel it in your right pelvic joint. You'll feel the pressure on the left leg where you're bending. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hands to the front. Drop them down. Shake it off. Catch your breath. Very good. And now we will do a lateral bend sideways. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, slide your right hand down your right leg by lifting your left hand up. And just stay wherever you can. Try not to lean too much to the front or lean back. It's a sideways bend. Again, if your hand is reaching only your knee, stay there. Don't need to wrestle with your body. Remember your comfort level. Because everyone here has been doing it for a different period of time. So again, slowly you can work your way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slide your hand back up. Bring your left hand down, shake it off, catch your breath. Very good. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Slide your left hand down your left leg while raising your right arm up. Very good. It's very similar to triangle pose, Trikonasana that we do. So again, just see how far you can go. Stay here, whatever is comfortable to you. 5. Now you can either tilt your head up to look at the ceiling or keep looking straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is also called triangle pose. Bring your hands down, shake it off, relax, catch your breath. Very good. And now we'll do the chest opening pose. This helps to open up our thoracic cavity. We can breathe in better. So bring your arms to the front, then open your arms wide as if you're ready to embrace the whole world. Right now we will do a virtual embrace. So go ahead, open your arms wide, push your chest forward and your hips go back. Tilt your head back. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring your hands to the front, drop them down. Very good. Shake it off, catch your breath. Now we'll do forward bend. Now remember, if there is anyone who has severe back problems, then avoid doing forward bend. And if there is anyone who has hernia, do not do any back bends. So, and always listen to the comfort level of your body. So breathe in, both hands up, and breathe out, both hands down to the ground. Again, do it a couple more times at your own pace. And if you need to bend your knee, you can bend your knee, whatever is comfortable. And relax. So that was forward bend. Now, keeping the distance between your legs, we are going to do crisscross with our hands. So you're going to bend down with your right hand, you're going to reach towards your left foot, come back with your left hand, reach for the right foot. So let's begin. Breathe in to the left, Breathe out to the right. Come back. So keep doing your breathing and just do it at your own pace. We'll do it a few times. This is called a warm-up, yogic jogging or yogic warm-up last round. And when you finish, relax, shake it off, catch your breath, bring your legs together. So it consists of 12 steps. So now we are going to do the jumping jacks, but we will do it low impact. So spread your legs and your arms, then bring your hands up and feet together. Spread your arms and your legs and bring your legs together, hands down. So shoulder up, shoulder down. Yes, you know it. I can see you guys doing it. Very nice. And you know, if you need to ramp it up, you can even jump doing this. Now in the next round, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll do up and down, up and down. So as you go up, spread your legs, bring them down, hands down, feet together. Up and down. So let's do, you can even ramp it up if you want to do. Or just keep going up and down. Last round. And swing your arms side to side. Just let go of any worries. You know, this is your time. You're right here in your space. This is your space. We can call it our space X. You know, since that's in the news today. So, this is our space X. And let go. It feels great. Very good. So, now we're going to do laughter yoga. Let's do that. It's always good to laugh. But you know, as you're doing laughter yoga, let me just briefly tell you the benefits of laughter yoga, because it stimulates your vagus nerve. This is a main nerve, that's a main connector between the brain and the rest of the body. So what it does, it provides two-way information from the brain to the body, and from the body, like, you know, it goes to the brain. And it affects different parts like your facial expression, your voice, your eyes, your lungs, your heart, your abdominal organs. So the thing is that when you stimulate this vagus nerve, it decreases our chances for heart disease. And also it increases our lung capacity. So, you know, that is how you help your body, and it brings about self-regulation in body, which is called homeostasis, and that improves our total well-being. So we are talking about total well-being. So the way you do that, let there be distance between your legs. You're going to bend down and then throw your arms up and just have a hearty laugh. A big hearty laugh for no reason. If there are people in the house, let them think you're crazy. Just laugh. And you know, the body cannot tell the difference between fake laugh and a real laugh. So you still get all the benefits of laughter, and it costs you no money. So right here, let's begin. Bend down and let's do it one more time. Great. And you know what? Just smile your way through this whole yoga session. There is a reason why I don't call this yoga classes. It's not like a class. Class reminds you of you have to get serious and it's study time. This is just relaxing and chilling. This is your time. This is our time. And just spending this time for ourselves in our space. And like I said, this yoga mat, this is our space X. This is our magic mat. So, you know, just remember to smile. That's a condition for this session. Yes, I see you guys just moving and continuing to laugh. That's great. Keep laughing. But smile your way. Don't have that frown, and you don't need to narrow your eyebrows. Just be totally relaxed while doing yoga. We should call it our yoga party. pretty much, okay? It is our yoga party, and BYOB, you know, that is, I was just thinking, like, it is bring your own bodies, you know, you bring your own body to your yoga mat, that's our yoga party. So, today what we are going to do is, we are going to do 10 postures. 10 postures that involve forward bend, back bend, the twist. And if you're doing those 10 postures, in a day, if you don't have too much time and you are in a rush, just do the 10 postures. So the triangle pose we already did, that is one posture. They say triangle a day keeps the doctor away. We already did the triangle pose. Now we'll do the balancing posture, which is called the tree pose. That's number 2. So for tree pose, there are 2 ways. Let's do the 2 variation. The first one is keep your hands at your waist, and then put all your body weight on your right leg and put your left foot forward. Then you raise your left heel up, and then I think, yeah, you can see that, left heel up, and then see if you can lift your left foot up. Now, if you are standing on your one leg and you notice that slowly you are beginning to lose your balance, then you can hold the wall for support. Or if there is a chair or some furniture near you, you can hold on to that furniture. And then, so this is one way to incorporate balance in your body. Then bring your left foot back, put your right foot forward, then lift your right heel up, and you have your tippy toes on the ground, then slowly lift your right leg up. And again, for any reason, if you notice that you get a little shaky or you're losing your balance, quickly hold on to the wall. And it is okay to do it with the support of the wall. You can always hold the wall and just then lift your one leg up. Great way, then let go of the support, then again hold it, let go, hold it. Slowly you will notice that your body has incorporated this balance. And especially as we advance in age, you know, the body becomes more prone to falls. So this will prevent those falls. So again, you are doing it with both legs. Another way to do it, of course, is you can slowly bend your left leg, rest your left heel on your right ankle, and then you can keep your hands in a prayer pose, then lift it up or lift it up all the way, whatever is comfortable. Then bring your leg down. Then you can do the same thing with your other leg if it's comfortable. So there are different variations to tree pose. The idea is to bring balance in the body. So the way these 10 poses have been put together is to make sure that we include all of this, you know, the forward bend, back bend, spinal twist, balancing posture, inversion. So again, so that was the tree pose. Now there's the third one that we can do, which is called cow face. Normally we do it sitting down, but we can do it standing up, Gomukhasana. And this is where you might need a towel or a scarf, because you'll be doing a handshake behind your back with both your hands. You know, nowadays we cannot do handshake with others, so we do our own handshake. So you just take your hands, so gently take your hands behind and see if you can do your handshake like this. Or if your hands don't touch each other, then see if you can get a towel and hold the towel and then bring it down, and then see if you can hold the two ends of the towel and then inch your way up. This helps to stimulate our lymph nodes also. So our lymphatic system is active. So what it does, it improves immunity. So very good for building and making your immune system stronger. And then relax. Shake it off very gently, then catch your breath. Then let's do the same thing with the other side. So now you can hold the towel, or if you have a yoga belt, you can use that. And then in your left hand, you're going to raise your left hand up, then drop it behind your back, then slowly bring your right hand behind your back, hold the towel, and hold it tight. Hold it, and you'll feel that stretch in your shoulder joint, in your armpit. Stay there. If you're wondering for how long to do it, always count to 5. If you can either count to 5 or you can do 5 rounds of breath. That is your marker. That's your measure for how long you can do it. Then slowly you can work your way up. Then very slowly let go. Shake it off. Relax. Catch your breath. Very good. So that is the standing postures. Now you're going to get down on your knees. So get comfortable and you're on your knees. So first let's do the camel pose, and that is the Ushtrasan. And we will do half camel pose first because you do it in stages. So your toes are pointing back. You are sitting on your knees. You bring your hands to the waist with your fingers behind you. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to bend backward. You're bending at the waist. You're bending backward. And just as far back as you can. Eventually, you will be able to do the full camel pose where you'll be able to take your hands down on your feet, on the soles, and hold it. But right now, we're doing it half camel. So this is the camel pose. Then relax. And now, slowly sit down. Now, for anyone who has difficulty sitting down like this, you can bring a pillow. So, or a cushion, and then put it either under your legs, or you can put under your legs here, and then put your legs there and sit like this. You can put 2 pillows or 3 pillows. You can even put 1 pillow underneath and 1 above your calves, and you can rest your hips on the pillow, whatever is comfortable. And then raise your hands up and slowly bend down. This is like Shashangasana. And rest your forearms on the mat. Your head is resting on the mat. And just stay here. Then slowly you can even bring your hands towards your feet. And just drop your elbows down. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So you might have noticed, so what we did was with the camel pose, we bent backward. And with this frog pose, or not frog pose, balasana, child pose, we are bending forward. So this is how you balance. For every posture, there's a counter posture. So with that, now we're going to sit down and we will do the bridge pose. But before we do that, we have some time so we can do those light exercises before we lie down in the supine posture and in the prone position. So you're going to spread your legs. I hope you can see the legs. Yes, the feet. Okay. And put your hands behind. Keep your spine straight and just wiggle your toes. Wiggle, wiggle, move your toes. Then spread your toes wide and then let go. So it is through this contraction and expansion that you are strengthening your muscles, you're building your stamina, you are incorporating flexibility in the body. Now point your toes away from the body and then towards the body. Away from the body, just the toes. Now work on your both feet. So you're now working on the ankle joint. So point your entire feet away from the body, both your feet, and then towards the body. So push those heels outward and you can feel that stretch of your ligaments and muscles in your legs, your calves, and your thighs. So keep your spine upright and straight and your chin parallel to the ground. So don't drop your chin down and don't lift your head too up. You need to just keep it parallel to the ground. Very good. So just working on the ankle. Now do ankle rotation. These are light exercises. We have done this before. So by now, this should be your muscle memory. You just know it. Then move it in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Very good. Then bring shoulder width distance between your legs and point your toes towards each other. So you're turning both your feet towards each other as if you are holding this imaginary beach ball between your feet. So hold that ball and you're affecting your fascia. You know, this is an angular movement. We usually don't do this. But you know that the nourishment for our joints is the range of motion. So that is what we are doing. We are providing this nourishment to our joints. Then relax your feet, bring your legs together, come back to the start position, press your kneecaps down, feel that tightness in your thighs, quads, and your calves, and relax. Shake it off. And now fold your right leg. And then interlacing your hands, you're going to hold the right thigh and then you're going to lift your right leg up and down without putting your foot on the ground. Just up and down. So you're addressing your pelvic joint, your knee joint, and now slowly roll them around. Roll the lower half of the leg around. Yes, now do it in the opposite direction. Do it very slowly. No need to do it rapidly. We're not in a rush. Take your time. Now just do the ankle rotation. Yes, do it in the opposite direction. So you have addressed all the three joints, the pelvic joint, the knee joint, and your ankle joint. Stretch your leg, catch your breath. Very good. Now do the same thing with the left leg. Fold it, hold it, and lift it. Up and down. Up and down. Few times. Then roll it around, roll the lower half of the leg around 3 times. Then do the counterclockwise direction, very good. Then hold the knee still and just work on the ankle rotation. So you want to keep all your joints healthy, strong, flexible. And then do it in the opposite direction. And that's what you're doing right now. Stretch your leg, shake it off, catch your breath. And now fold both your legs and let's do the butterfly pose. So this is where you're folding both your legs, bringing the soles of your feet together. It's also called Titli Asana and it's also called Bhadrakonasana. So there are different names for it. What's there in a name? As long as you know what you're doing and you're doing it. Okay, interlace your fingers, put your hands under your feet and flap your knees up and down. So if you are just starting yoga, you will notice that initially your knees are up here, and that's fine. That's where you stay. Remember at the start I said, listen to your comfort level. So just stay there. Slowly you will notice that with regular sustained practice, your knees begin to go down. So next you will notice after a few weeks that your knees are here, going further down. So the distance between the knees and the ground begins to decrease. And then after a few more weeks of practice, you will notice that your calves are touching the ground. That if you slide a sheet of paper, it won't go underneath your legs because there's no room. Your calves are touching the ground. And it feels great. It feels very comfortable. You can feel the stretch on the inside of your thighs as you do that. Powerful. Okay? And relax. So it really relaxes your pelvic joint, which is one of the hardest joints to relax. Then just let go. That's it. I mean, because we are talking and doing, it takes a little longer time, but when you're doing it at your own pace at home, quietly, you will notice that you can do it all of this in like less than 7 minutes, just the joints. Because, you know, we only have 4 limbs, 2 legs, 2 arms. How long can that take? So just do these movements for your joints and then you're ready to enjoy your whole day and your entire life because you're doing it every day if you can. If you can do it 5 days a week, that's great. So now we will bring attention to the upper half of the body. All right? Joints in the upper half. So for that, you're going to stretch your arms in front of you. Spread your fingers wide like a starfish. Then make a tight yogic fist with your thumb inside. You can see that, right? Then open like this. Then close. Open and fold. Keep your arms straight. Then we'll do flexion, extension, hyperextension. So you're going to raise your hands up, straight and down. Straight, up, straight, down, straight, and flip it. Make a yogic fist with your thumb inside and move your fists around. You don't want to have any problems with your wrist joint, so this prevents all of that. And do it in the opposite direction, no problems with carpal tunnel or other wrist problems. It prevents arthritis. Then open your hands and touch your shoulders. Open and fold. Very good. And then do it sideways. Yes, I see you guys doing that. It's wonderful to do it all together. This is our yoga party. Remember, this is our party time. Now drop your elbows down and roll your folded arms around. Breathe in as the elbows go back and breathe out as they come to the front. Now, when they come to the front, they might touch each other. That is fine. If they don't touch each other, that is fine. What is really critical is the effort that you are making. And when you make that effort on a regular basis, then you will begin to see the benefits. Now do it in the counterclockwise direction, in the opposite direction. Yes. Remember, in yoga, for every movement, there is a counter movement to balance it. So just keep doing it. Keep your spine upright and straight. Very good. Remember to smile. You know, you're having this party, so you need to be smiling. Okay, smile your way through it. Relax. Very good. Now, you're going to lift both your arms up, hold the two wrists. So with your right hand, I'm holding the left wrist. With the left hand, hold the right wrist. Feel that stretch. You will feel the extension of your spine. Then bend both your arms to one side. Try not to rest your arm on your head. Try to keep it behind. Then bring it to the center and then do it in the opposite direction. Feel that stretch. Center to the left, center to the right. And relax. Great, that's it. That takes care of your arms. So you have taken care of your legs and your arms, and now the big joint is the neck. So for neck, we do Brahma Mudra. So hands in Dhyan Mudra position, which is your index fingertip joint with your thumb tip resting on your lap. Your spine is upright and straight. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently drop your chin down and feel the stretch on the back of your neck as you do that. Then slowly lift your chin up and drop your head back. And you feel the stretch on the front part of your neck. Relax. Then tilt your head to the right. Now your right ear is closer to your right shoulder. No need to raise your shoulders. And you will feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Then bring your head to the center and drop it to the other side. And you feel the stretch now on the right side of your neck. This is how you address all the muscles, ligaments, tissues, fascia, your entire neck. Now bring your head to the center and turn your head to the right so that your chin is parallel to your right shoulder. It's like you are looking over your right shoulder. Then bring your head to the center and turn your head to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Then bring your head to the center, drop it down, and very slowly and mindfully you are going to roll your head around in two rounds in one direction, and then 2 rounds in the counterclockwise direction. Do it very slowly and mindfully. And if it hurts, you need to back off. Then do it in the opposite direction. always do this while sitting down. Never do it while standing up. Like I said earlier, there is a vagus nerve that goes through the brain, that starts from the brain and goes through the neck to your entire body parts. So because there are major veins and arteries going through the neck, it is critical that you do that always while sitting down. Okay, the Brahma Mudra that we just did. And when you finish your 2 rounds in both directions, then you can open your eyes. That's it. That's all our major joints. We have more than 360 joints in the body. There are more than 206 bones in the body. But you know, if you're taking care of these major joints, you are in good shape. And your body's happy, your body parts are happy. Like I said, BYOB, this is the party, yoga party. I keep emphasizing that today. You know, because I was just thinking, you know, sometimes people forget, you know, they think it's like a class and you're very serious and it's like you're studying for an exam. I mean, classes can be fun too, but you know, it kind of has a different connotation. So it's our yoga session, yoga party. And your internal organs are happy. You know, you have a beautiful brain, you have a happy heart, you have lovely lungs and liver, and you have kind kidneys. So, you know, I was thinking like these are all, this is in reading, we call this alliteration. Alliteration is where you start different words, you know, that have the same initial sound and initial letter, like Peter Piper picked a piece of peckled paper, like that, right? So that way you remember. So all your body parts are happy. They know that you're having a party. They are having a party. So feeling good. Very good. Now you're going to turn sideways and you're going to stretch your legs and we are going to do the rest of the postures. So you're going to slowly see if you can get into both pose, but this is where you're going to lift your legs and your arms at the same level so that the feet, hands and head are all aligned, and you'll feel a lot of pressure in your lower abdomen and your belly and also your lower back. And if you have trouble with both legs up, you can just do one leg up at a time. So whatever is comfortable. Then you're going to lie down, relax, stretch your body and just catch your breath. We have finished half of the session, so it's you're doing very well. And now we will do the rest of the postures that I mentioned. So one of them is called the knee chest pose. This is the Pavanmukh Asana, knee chest pose. Very powerful posture. What it does, it helps to stimulate your abdominal organs, and it improves your digestion. Very good for gastrointestinal system, and improves any issues if you have with acid reflux, flatulence, indigestion, constipation. It will help with all of that. So the way you do that, you're going to fold both your legs, bringing your heels close to your hips, and you're going to lift your folded legs and wrap your arms tightly around your folded legs and hold it tightly. So as you do this, you'll feel a lot of pressure on your lower belly, and that's how you're massaging your abdominal organs. So you stay there, and then if you don't have any severe back problems, you can do this part, which is breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to lift your head up. Try to bring your knees towards your forehead or your forehead towards your knees. And then you can even rock your body side to side, left to right, right to left. And you can even go back and forth like you're rocking your body. And then relax, bring your head down and stretch your leg and come back to start position. So this is our start position. So the start position is both your feet are together, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Both your arms are alongside the body, palms facing down. Catch your breath. So that was Pavan Muktasan, knee chest pose. The other one we'll do is called bridge pose, inversion. Remember the routine that we do, we make sure that you do all different kinds of movements with your body. So whether it is forward bend or back bend or spinal twist or balancing posture or inversion or prone position or supine position. So again, making sure that you do the entire routine for the well-being of your entire body. So for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasan, you're going to fold both your legs, bringing your feet close to your hips. Both your arms are alongside the body. You're going to press the hands and elbows down, and we will be lifting our hips up in the air, forming a bridge. So your head, neck, shoulder will be on the ground. Your feet are on the ground. Only the torso, the middle section of the body is lifted up. So let's begin. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to lift your hips up and raise it further by holding your hips tight. So as you hold your hips tight, pull them in, you will feel the tightness in your glutes. Your body is lifted further up. And stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Bring your hips down and stretch your legs. And that's all the position postures that we will do in the supine position. Then you're going to slowly turn to your right side. And let's do this. This is just a filler, between the postures. So you're just sitting like this. Remember in the last class I said, let's call this the Buddha pose. So I can see this Buddha lying down in this posture with the head resting on your hand. Your legs are folded. Your left hand, you can put it in front of your chest and then stretch your left leg and lift it up and down. In fact, up you can lift it as far as you can hold it. Just depends how high you can raise it. So you're basically doing up and down with your leg, and then you will do front and back. Go as far back as you can. So just do it a few times. You can do 3 times up and down, 3 times front and back. Okay, you need to roll over on your belly. And we will do the next set of postures, and that is in the prone position. So we'll do cobra and locust pose. So here the start position is that your forehead is on the mat. Both your hands are next to your ears. Both your feet are together, toes pointing away towards, away from the body. And this is our start position. So now bring shoulder width distance or about as wide as the mat, bring distance between your legs. You can either curl your toes in if that is more comfortable, or you can point it away from the body. Whatever is comfortable to you. Now pressing the mat down with both your hands, you're going to lift your head, neck, shoulder up to your belly button, if you can. Now, if you have never done this, if it's your first time, then you need to bring your elbows down. You can just stay like a sphinx, like an Egyptian sphinx, and look straight ahead. Or you can go all the way up by lifting your elbows. And if you don't have any cervical problems or neck issues, you can tilt your head back and look up towards the ceiling, or you can look straight ahead. Whatever is comfortable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You come back to this position, start position, and you catch your breath. Now, slowly take your hands and put them under your respective thighs. So your right right hand goes under the right thigh, your left hand goes under the left thigh. Now in the locust pose, we will do it one leg at a time, or you can do it with both legs up. You're going to breathe in and lift your left leg up about 10 inches above the ground, pointing your toes away from the body. You can bring it down, then lift your other leg up. Bring it down. Then you can lift both your legs up, pointing them away from the body. If you like, you can even lift your head up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Catch your breath. And now you're going to roll down on the left side. I will have to change the position so that I'm not facing the wall. So on the left side. Get into the Buddha posture. Remember, I can even show you the Buddha. It's right here. See the Buddha posture, why I call it the Buddha posture? Okay, so we are down here, sideways. And now, you know, lifting it up and down. Your left hand is in front of the chest. Yes, you are already doing it. I see your legs going up and down and sideways, front and back. And relax. Catch your breath. And now get into this relaxation posture. It's, you know, where you're just lying down on your side, on your left side, with your both your hands under your head, and your right leg is folded. So you can see, so I'm right on my left side. My body's on the left side, and I folded my right leg, and just sit like this. This is a powerful relaxation posture called Shetilasana. So just relax. The relaxation response has so many benefits for your entire body as well as for building your immunity. And then you can roll over and we can get into the Shavasana called the corpse pose or full body relaxation called Yoga Nidra. So just roll over and just relax. Just dropping your feet down. Both your hands are facing up. Let there be distance between your body and your arm. So don't keep it too tight or close to the body. Just be totally relaxed. Now we're going to take our attention to different parts of the body, and by contracting and relaxing those muscles of different parts, we are going to bring about relaxation in that part of the body. Starting with your feet, you wiggle your toes and feel your toes, then curl them inward, and then open your toes, stretch your toes, and point the balls of your feet outward. And you will feel the stretch in your feet. And relax, let go. Now you have happy feet. Just let go. Bring your attention to your knees. Press the kneecaps down. Feel the tightness in both your legs. And you'll feel this tightness extending from your feet up towards your pelvic joint. Hold the kneecaps tight, hold it tight, hold it tight. Feel the tightness in your hamstring, your quads, your calves. Hold it tight and let go. Shake it off. Catch your breath. Bring your attention to your pelvic joint and hold it tight. Hold your hips tight. Pull in your glutes. Hold it tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Catch your breath. Arch your back off the mat. And then drop it down and pull your belly in as if your belly button is trying to reach the spine. So hold it tight. You're waiting to exhale. Keep holding your belly tight. And relax. Let go. And now bring your attention to your hands. So clench your hands into tight yogic fists with your thumb inside and press the elbows down. Feel the tightness in both your arms. Hold it tight. Keep pushing it down. Keep pushing the elbows down. Hold it and relax. Just let go. Bring your attention to your shoulder joint and raise your shoulders towards your ears and then drop it down. Turn your head from side to side, right to left, left to right. Then just let it wobble. Scrunch your facial muscles, pull them all in towards the center of the face, as if you're frowning. And relax, raising your eyebrows towards your hairline. Let go, open your mouth wide and drop your lower jaw down. And relax, let go. Turn your lips as if you're ready to whistle. Then stretch your lips from ear to ear, bringing a smile on your face. Now stay in this relaxed state. Now you're totally relaxed. There is no tension, no tightness. For any reason, if you notice any tightness in any part of the body, then take your attention to that part and just like we did earlier, contract those muscles and then relax. And you will notice that the tightness has slowly melted away. Turn to one side and just stay there for some seconds before we sit up. And then you can sit up. And now we can be ready for pranayama, the breath work. So far what we did was body work, working on the physical body. Now we are going to do breath work, working on our mental health, because breath and mind are like two sides of the same coin. You will notice whenever you are anxious or you have fear or there's anger or worries, your breath becomes rapid. When you are relaxed, your breath is relaxed, your breath is slower. So here you can sit on a chair, but make sure you keep your spine upright and straight. Or you can sit against a wall. That is a reminder, because you can feel your shoulder joints touching the wall, the back of your hip joints touching the wall, and the back of your head touching the wall. So this reminds you not to slouch and not to bend forward or drop your shoulders down. So keep your shoulders rounded back and do deep breathing. So you're doing a deep in breath and an extended out breath. So when we do yogic breathing, your out breath is longer than your in breath. So you do it at your own comfort level. Some people find it easier to count, and that is okay. You can count. You can start with count of 3 in and count of 5 out. Count of 3 in, count of 5 out. Then you can work your way up, count of 5 in and count of 7 out. Count of 5 in, count of 7 out. Then you can even do count of 10 out. Again, slowly work your way up. So just the in-breath and out-breath, we are not holding our breath at any point, and we are breathing through the nose. You're not breathing through the mouth. Unless you have a medical condition that prevents you from breathing through the nose. There are tremendous benefits of deep breathing, because when you're doing deep breathing, there is more oxygen going into your lungs, and from the lungs, that oxygen gets transferred into your entire body through the bloodstream. So the heart pumps that more oxygenated blood into your system, and every organ, every tissue, every cell gets recharged with that more oxygenated blood. And that is why you notice the physicians or the respiratory therapist telling a patient to take a deep breath, because there are other side benefits of deep breathing, which is that your body begins to release body-friendly hormones called endorphin, serotonin. So endorphin is body's natural painkiller, and what it does is that it will begin to minimize your aches and pains. And you will notice when you are totally relaxed and you're doing this deep breathing, your aches and pains have either vanished or they have minimized. So with the relaxation, you will also notice that your breath has become now slow and deep and regular. So it is rhythmic breathing, it's deep breathing, and it is slow breathing. Unlike what we normally do during the day, you would notice that your breath is shallow, it is erratic, it's not as regular, and it's not as rhythmic. So here you're doing this rhythmic, regular, deep breathing. With your in-breath, you will notice your belly rising. With your out-breath, you will notice your belly going in. So this is the abdominal breathing. With your in-breath, the diaphragm drops down and the belly rises. With the out-breath, you're pushing the diaphragm up, belly goes in, and the breath comes out. And relax. Let's do the Bhramari Pranayam. That's the bumblebee pranayam. This helps to improve our sleep, or for someone who has a problem falling asleep, or they have issues with sleep, like sleep apnea. This helps with sleep issues. It also helps in lowering the cholesterol, and it also helps to prevent snoring. So this is how you do that. You're going to raise both your hands and bring your index finger on your forehead. You're going to close your eyelids and very gently put your middle finger on top of your eyelids. Don't put a lot of pressure on your middle finger because you don't want to hurt your eyes. So just very gently you put it over your eyelids. Your ring finger is above your upper lip. Your little finger is below your lower lip. Your thumbs are extended towards your ears. So before you plug your ears, what we are going to do, we are going to take a deep breath in, and then we'll make a nasal humming sound like that of a bumblebee. And we'll do it only one time. So let's go ahead, plug your ears. And relax. Very relaxing. You'll notice that there's just the traffic, or if there was any traffic or thoughts in the head or any chatter going on in the head, it has all subsided. There's just stillness. So now just stay with this feeling of lightness. Notice your breath is now deep, slow, regular, and it's coming and going at its own pace by itself. You don't have a sense of a doership that I'm doing it. It is happening by itself. Even in the deep sleep, it goes on by itself. So just like the breath comes and goes, notice that there are feelings in the body that come and go. Feeling of love, feeling of sadness, feeling of gladness, happiness, different kinds of feelings. They come and go. Just like the feelings come and go, there are sensations in the body that come and go. Sensations like physical sensations, itching, twitching, pressure, cooling sensation, heating sensation, all different kinds of sensation. They come and go. Just like the sensations come and go, feelings come and go, notice that your thoughts come and go. Thoughts from the past, we call them memories. These memories can be pleasant or unpleasant. They come and they go. Thoughts about future, especially if you're concerned about what might happen, what may not happen, or there's a sort of anxiety. Those thoughts, we call them, it's anxiety. Or thoughts about future that can take the form of worries. But those are just thoughts. Physically, we don't need to get too uptight about it. Thoughts come and thoughts go. Always remember that you are prior to your thoughts. Thoughts survive through the nourishment of our attention. That is the nourishment for the thoughts, our attention. You can always bring your attention to your breath, and that chain of thought will have a break in the link. And as soon as you break it, you notice that it creates a little space inside you, in your head. Anytime you notice you're getting too bogged down by certain thoughts, because if you begin to pay attention, especially if it's a negative or a disturbing thought, you will notice that each thought will lead to another thought, and before you know, you find that you are wrapped up in this dark cloud. And all you need to do is to just bring your attention, instead of following those thoughts and getting wrapped up in those thoughts, bring your attention to your breath. And then slowly and slowly, you will begin that these negative thoughts or disturbing thoughts or thoughts of fear or anger or anxiety and worries or regret or repentance or any kind of regret from the past or a guilt, thought of guilt, these will begin to minimize. And slowly you will see the space of stillness inside. And you get connected with the core of your being. The core that is immovable, impeccable, immeasurable, That is the stillness of who you are. So with this asanas that we do, the physical postures, the breath work we do, they all help us in getting connected with ourselves, who we are, and you begin to become more aware of the subtleness of your being. And in this space of stillness, you find this joy that has no reason. It is just the undercurrent of who you are. That is the fragrance of your being. This joy, the peace that you feel. You feel love, you feel compassion, harmony. These are all the fragrances of your being, of who you are. That is the core. So in a few seconds, we will open our eyes, but it doesn't matter. Eyes open, eyes closed. That stillness is always there. That presence is always there. That awareness is always there. It has no shape. It has no color. It has no limits. So it is shapeless, colorless, limitless, formless. And it is non-local. It just is. Bring your hands together, rub your hands. Feel the warmth in your hands. Then put your hands over your eyes and gently massage your facial muscles, your forehead, under your eyes. And cupping over your eyes, you can slowly open your eyes to get adjusted to the light around you. Then take your hands on your scalp. Do a little gentle massage, stimulating blood circulation. So till next time, eat wisely, move smart, breathe deep, sleep well, relax, meditate, stay healthy, stay safe. See you next Sunday.